coming to you from the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Greg Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And we are underway from Ford Field. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes it's just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
First carry now for David Montgomery, and he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. From the 43, here's 2nd and 5. The 43-yard line. Off play action. Here's Goff. This to Laporta, right side. A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
First down, here's the run to Montgomery. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Javon Kinlaw, the big D tackle there to bring him down. Now a 2nd and 10. Now a play fake, and it's Goff. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Quick toss by Goff is complete. And to the 49-yard line, but no further, and obviously he is well short of the first. So since that last gain did not get a first, they'll decline the penalty there and force a 4th down. Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this. They're going to go for it. It's Goff. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he will be out of bounds well shy of the marker. So that's a turnover on downs. Great job defensively. So they give it up just on their side of midfield. And, yeah, I mean, a surprising decision there to go for that.
Must have a lot of confidence in his defense. Must feel like, hey, we're in great shape here because our defense can hold them, because they're really outside of field goal range now. All right, the opposite team. So if you hold them here, you haven't given up any points. You may give up a punt and you're pinned down a little bit, but must have thought it was an okay spot to go for it and decided to be aggressive.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Throw left side complete. That's Hall. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And
now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll run for the first time with Breece Hall. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. To throw is Rodgers. Touchdown! Tyler Conklin from 10 yards out. And the Jets post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Jets lead 7-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's Jermaine Johnson stopping that play before it begins, dropping him for a loss.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
That's good for the Lions.
They'll try the middle with Montgomery. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll fake the give. Now Gawdz. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
20, 5, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Garrett Wilson, 49 yards. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now Zuerlein on and the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Jets 14, Lions nothing.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now it's Gawdz. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Jermaine Johnson drops him for a loss of 14 yards, and it also brings up 4th down. They go ahead and snap it. Gawdz. Oh, every Everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. He'll let this go for Adams. And this one is incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. A final shot before half for Rodgers. Open man here is Conklin. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gawdz. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Now a 3rd and 6. Now it's Rodgers. This pass out wide to Hall. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I'm not sure that that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
And that is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
On the counter, it's Hall. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. That'll be caught right side by the rookie receiver. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. So a bold call that this drive will forge on. 1st and 10 after the 4th down conversion. Now a play fake. Rodgers. And he'll find Hall. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. On play action. Now Rodgers. There's Hall bringing in another one. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now Rodgers. Caught by Wilson. Oh, he shifts past him. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Garrett Wilson, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jets are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us.
Now 2nd and 3. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Play action. It's Gawdz. He'll let this go deep for St. Brown. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, Gawdz. That's complete to Laporta. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a 1st down.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. Here's Gawdz. He's airing it out for Williams. And yet again, Gawdz is intercepted. Picked up by D.J. Reed. And the Jets are going to get the football back at their own 17. Well, offensively, Charles, hard to put a silver lining on this one. No secret that they had to take chances with a score where it is, and it leads to a turnover.
I love how you paint the picture, partner, because you're exactly right about that one. Look at the empty stares on that sideline. This is one of those games where you just want to go crawl under a rock until it's over.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. He dumps this one off here to Hall. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Straight ahead is Hall. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. On play action, it's Rodgers. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Here's Rodgers. That one taken in by Corley. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Hall ought to give up the middle. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Rodgers throwing here. Taking in left side, it's Wilson. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. They'll run with Hall. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got this down to the 35. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front. But somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. To throw, it's Rodgers. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 14. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
Well, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gawdz. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports.
The unmistakable New York skyline to the east. And we are across the river on the Jersey side at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. A perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. Benet Wanwu now to return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Rodgers going to put it up to get started. Oh, what an inauspicious start. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darius Washington.
Early in the game, Mike, sometimes you just can't resist. First play, let's chuck it deep. Let's see if we can get this defense on their heels early. Well, we just saw worst-case scenario when doing just that. Not only can you not connect, the ball falls into the waiting arms of this defense, and that one shot is all you got on your opening possession.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. Jackson now to throw on first down. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he'll be taken down. A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's first and goal. Now and he's into the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. On the return, here comes Wanwu. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Michael Pierce there to meet him. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now Rodgers. And Marlon Humphrey is there, and he picks it off. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 28-yard line.
Omar, ready?
Aguilar goes off in motion. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for King Henry. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Going to go right back to Henry. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Henry tries to bull his way in. Good blocking, and he's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens move out on top, 14-0. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Rodgers. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Odafe Owe bursting in and recording the sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Play fake. It's Rodgers. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Rodgers. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. Roquan Smith, the one who gets in there and takes him down. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Rodgers. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. He gets free. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 87 yards. Touchdown, New York. Greg Zuerlein now for the point after. got it. And the Jets are on the board. It's now 14-7. So after the touchdown at the other end, Zerline is out to kick this one off. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. A first down throw for Jackson. He keeps it himself. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. They'll run out of the gun with Henry. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short. The shotgun, here's Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, Baltimore.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They come. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. On the give, here's Henry. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Raven first down. They'll go again here with Henry. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. So not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. And he'll take this down to about the 7.
You gotta make a move. You gotta make it happen.
On 2nd down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Sauce Gardner. Oh, big hole left side. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Jets. What a spectacular take-back for the score. You can stay in your own end zone and just take the touchback. Better yet, go the other way and get the touchdown.
And just a great heads-up play there, Mike, not only to secure the ball in the end zone, but then to recognize he had an alley, he's able to outrun the rest of those guys, and now he finds himself taking it all the way back for 6.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. This going to be returned from right around the goal line. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Off he goes. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
No, we changed it.
Now it's Jackson. Going up top and looking for Andrews. And he's going to take this one all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally, tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Ravens are in front. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, where the coach is Jonathan Coachman, has our EA Sports halftime report. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. And the defense has it. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see.
To the goal line and in. Davante Adams. Touchdown, New York.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. Couldn't take the chance. They're going to return it from the goal line. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now, Jackson.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Jackson now on 2nd down. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the 1st down. Jackson going up top and looking for Flowers. And he will go all the way. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. Point after now from Tucker. He's got it. And the Ravens go up by 7. 28-21. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Gibson now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Rodgers on 1st down. That one caught by Wilson. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. Looks like movement over there on the left side, and the flag is down. Rodgers. That's a short one taken in by Conklin. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Rodgers on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 4th down, they snap it to Rodgers. And he's going to have the 1st down. An aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down. They'll run it out of the gun, and it's Hall.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
Here's Rodgers. Now he takes off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
On 3rd down, Rodgers. He's got his man, complete to Wilson. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter.
With the score, Ravens 28, Jets 21.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll run. This is Hall. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll go again with Hall. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That's taken in by Conklin, the tight end. A 1st down throw from Rodgers. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Conklin. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Now, 1st and goal. They'll run. It's Hall. He'll try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. One more time, they give it to Hall. And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. They'll take him down at the 3-yard line.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here.
And he'll take it on in. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York.
All right, so, Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow.
You ain't make me quit yet, huh? Oh, you let me come back. That's crazy.
Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2
I'm a wait.
And the kick's in the air.
I'm a wait.
No chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
Nah, I'm a wait. I'm up. I was just seeing where you was at with it. That's all. We gonna see right now, though. It's crunch time, baby.
They'll drop to throw. Taking off. And they'll be set up.
Gotta hold that shit.
Has the 40 with that one. Final minute. Still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10.
You do it. You do it. On the floor. You brave, huh?
Tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th. On 1st and 10, Jackson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. A pickup there of 28 yards.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner out. This ball needs to have the right pace.
You feel crazy right now. Caught you that. Hold on, he thought he had me with that. The bait game was crazy. Oh my God.
Oftentimes it takes
the bait game was crazy.
The outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
Crazy, bro. Oh my God. I try to tell you, my G.
On play action, Rodgers. That's to the running back, Breece Hall.
I try to tell you, my G, don't sleep. Can't sleep.
First down.
I'm one of the ones on this shit.
As old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime
I'm one of the ones on this shit, like
fumble or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a
one of the ones on this shit, like I had to let my work prove it though. I wasn't about to talk and I wasn't, you know what I mean? I had to let my work prove it, like.
Here's Rodgers. And he can't hang on through the contact.
What you streaming? You live right now? You streaming?
And it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, you on Twitch? Okay, say that. Me too. Say that. I'm on Twitch and YouTube. I know your fan. I know your chat. Like, yo, that's crazy. You was talking mad shit. Now look at the score.
In the game's critical moment.
Come here.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Rodgers going up top again. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. To the air once more. It's Rodgers. Right back to Wilson. He's got it again. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They'll come up for 2nd and 9. The master of play action, Rodgers. He'll take his shot. Looking for Wilson. And the Ravens are going to get this back at their own 34-yard line.
And at this point in the game, Mike,
Definitely fuck that package up. It's all good though. It's 6 seconds. You got to be really, really nice. Like, you got one timeout. That's why I did it though. That's why I did it.
That they just stole.
That's why I did it. I had to risk that. You crazy?
Here's first down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. A deep shot.
None of that. None of that. None of that. None of that.
Intercepted.
None of that.
Picked off by Tony Adams.
It's all good. It's all good. We can go to OT with this shit.
We are heading to overtime.
None of that. Come on, man. Uh-oh. What you choosing? Oh, you fucked up. I hope you. I know you choose heads. Never choose heads. Oh, you ain't choose them? Damn. Damn.
4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Gibson now on the return. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Here's first and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's hauled. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Second down and 3. Now a first throw here in overtime. The second down throw is incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Third and short yardage, it's Rodgers. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First down for Aaron. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Man, he fit that one in a tight window. One thing he showed off was his arm strength and his accuracy, but in the grand scheme of things, it didn't really amount to much.
He finds his tight end, Conklin. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. Rodgers to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Again, it's Rodgers. They'll set up the screen to Hall.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. And this won't be a touchdown, but it will be a first down as they're able to get the conversion and set up 1st and goal. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get, the offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
They'll try to run it with Hall. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Breece Hall. Touchdown, Jets. Don't forget about the extra point here. This, an important one. The kick is good. So an ideal start to this overtime. And now it's up to the defense to preserve a 7-point lead. So thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He's going to tuck it and go. That one good for a dozen and a very quick first down.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Good game, bro. Good game, Brody.
Picked off by Sauce Gardner. So this one in the win column for the Jets. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final play, and the defense walks off the field with the victory for their team. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Jets as we say goodbye from MetLife Stadium.
Well, this entertainment mecca opened back in 2009. It seats 80,000 but has a standing room capacity north of 100K, and we are pushing that today at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Greg Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Kill. There we go, going to 53. There we go, 47.
And Dak going to start out going to the air. Forced out to his, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Will McDonald gets in there to take him down. A lot of talk the other day about them wanting to quiet this home crowd early and often. Very first play of the game, they do just that.
You're exactly right about that, because that's often a conversation when you go on the road and you travel. Hey, let's take the crowd out of it. What a great way of doing so by putting the quarterback on the deck.
Hey, kill.
Prescott. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is third and long.
Here we go, 46.
In motion goes the tight end. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Well, short of them returning it for a pick six, that was about the worst start you could ask for in this one, because your advantage of getting the ball first is gone, and they're set up a short distance from your end zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown, and your offense, you better be ready to come out swinging on the next series.
First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Now Rodgers. This pass out wide to Hall. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Jets take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive. Something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Yeah, here we go.
They run again with Dowdle. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here comes 3rd and the length of the football.
Yeah, here we go. Everyone, kill.
A running play, it's Dowdle. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. They'll try to throw now. Prescott, his throw incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. But it's going to be second down. They come up with exactly 1 minute to go in this first quarter. In motion, that's Tolbert. Prescott to throw it. He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson. Touchdown, Cowboys! Jake Ferguson, 55 yards. And the Cowboys are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Aubrey good with a PAT, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. These two teams all tied after 1. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And he will go down, a Cowboys sack. Damone Clark fought his way through and buried him behind the line.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Rodgers going to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just one first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. Cavante Turpin deep for the Cowboys. $37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First catch of the game for Cooks. It'll be a 1st down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, take.
Throwing, Prescott. A short one there, taken in by Ferguson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
Prescott from the gun. That one down the field for Ferguson. And that's going to be incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Yeah, here we go. Under. Hey, 47. 47. 26.
And again, it's Prescott. He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 32 on the play.
Let's just call it as we just saw it right there. A breakdown defensively. Seems like no one went with the tight end, and no one really did. Had all sorts of space in the middle of the field. Yeah, everyone else was covered, but he was not. Big play results.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Yeah! Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Why ain't? Go. Get out there.
Dowdle. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line.
Hey, kill. 40, here we go, 47. 26.
Final play of the half. Prescott escaping the pressure right to the goal line, but it's incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gawdz, getting set for quarter number 3 here. set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the third quarter will start from the 30. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. On play action, it's Rodgers. Yeah, to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they were right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. Throwing is Rodgers. And check down, complete to Hall. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jets have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
47. Kill.
Prescott off play action. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
There we go.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. And this pass broken up. And the contact well-timed there, and now 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Everybody, kill. There we go, going to 53.
Prescott to throw on 4th. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with a football. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Paul want to give up the middle. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Throwing now is Rodgers. And he whips that one incomplete there. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. To throw is Rodgers. This complete to Corley. And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. So Rodgers will depart, and on is Greg Zuerlein for the Jets field goal. Zuerlein's kick is up and through. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
After the made field goal, Zuerlein back out there now to send this one away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they bailed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Good.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
So after the made field goal, back out is Aubrey to kick this away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Garrett Wilson, 73 yards. And the Jets use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?